The Aguero Sisters, a novel by Cristina García published in 1997, delves into the lives of two estranged siblings, Reina and Constancia. Reina, a tall and stunning woman, remains in her native Cuba, while Constancia, small and fair, has settled in the United States. The story begins with a freak accident involving Reina, who sustains injuries while fixing a water pump atop a tree struck by lightning. During her recovery, Reina undergoes skin grafts from her loved ones, leading to a newfound closeness within the family. Once fully healed, she resolves to visit her sister Constancia in Miami, aiming to reconcile their past differences. Meanwhile, Constancia experiences her own set of challenges. Her husband, Gilberto Cruz, unexpectedly abandons his prosperous tobacco business in New York and purchases a condominium in Key Biscayne, Florida. Their plan was to retire together in this new location. However, upon arrival, Gilberto becomes preoccupied with his brother, Gonzalo, leaving Constancia feeling neglected. Against Constancia's wishes, Gilberto decides to embark on a counter-revolutionary mission. Disturbed by her husband's departure and plagued by unsettling dreams, Constancia takes the initiative to start her own business, selling creams and lotions for women. A particularly vivid nightmare involving a plastic surgeon operating on her face pushes her to pursue her entrepreneurial aspirations. Interspersed throughout the narrative are excerpts from Ignacio Aguero's diary, which provide insights into his own life story. Ignacio reflects on memories of his father reading to workers in a cigar factory and how his birth seemingly brought misfortune upon his family. Continuing Ignacio's narrative, he receives the prestigious appointment as a full professor of general science and biology at the University of Havana. It is during this time that he meets and falls deeply in love with Blanca Mester, who eventually becomes his wife. As the story unfolds, both Constancia and Reina reflect on their childhood experiences. Constancia vividly recalls her mother leaving at a young age and returning years later, heavily pregnant. The circumstances surrounding their mother's death continue to trouble them, as the explanations they receive seem unsatisfactory. Unbeknownst to them, their father is actually responsible for their mother's demise. Constancia's business venture, Cuerpo de Cuba, proves to be a resounding success. She markets her line of lotions and creams to Cuban women, longing for a connection to their homeland. Constancia claims that her products embody each woman's vision of herself, emphasizing their worthiness of luxury. While Constancia thrives in her entrepreneurial endeavors, her husband Gilberto remains committed to his counter-revolutionary battle in the Florida Everglades. Meanwhile, Gonzalo, Constancia's first husband and Gilberto's brother, lies gravely ill in the hospital. With the arrival of Reina in Florida, Constancia's children and Reina's daughter, Dulce, also make their presence known. Reina finds employment restoring vintage cars, adding a new dimension to her life. Constancia's daughter, Isabel, who is nearly 9 months pregnant, faces abandonment by her longtime boyfriend. She gives birth to a baby boy named Raku. In a shocking turn of events, Constancia's son, Sylvester, returns and visits his dying father, Gonzalo. Overwhelmed by emotions, Sylvester takes a pillow and smothers his father to death. Guided by Santero, a religious figure, the sisters are advised to travel to Cuba. Heeding this advice, Constancia and Reina embark on a boat journey to their homeland. During the voyage, Reina confides in Constancia, revealing the truth that it was their father who killed their mother. Reina reveals to Constancia that their father committed the act of shooting their mother, treating her as if she were one of his birds. This revelation sparks an intense argument between the sisters as they grapple with their own understanding of the past. During their journey at sea, Constancia receives news of her husband Gilberto's passing. Despite this loss, she remains determined to continue her voyage to Cuba, intending to retrieve Gilberto's ashes and bring them to Camagüey, where their father's papers are buried. Towards the end of the novel, a significant development occurs as Reina discovers she is pregnant, symbolically connecting the family to the future. Meanwhile, Constancia delves into the past as she returns to her mother's ancestral farmhouse. It is here that she stumbles upon her father's diary, through which she gains a deeper understanding of his life story. The novel concludes with the final entry in Ignacio's diary, recounting how the murder of his wife was an unplanned act and expressing his poignant realization as he holds her lifeless body, hearing her voice stirring in the surrounding grass. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.